The Italian ambassador to the UK, Pasquale Terracciano, who joins us now from London. Thank you very much for talking to us today. We were just taking a look there at what's happening in Calais and the concerns that many truck drivers, French and British, for businesses, coping with the threat or the pressure of migrants wanting to get into the UK or the rest of Europe. Italy itself, we looked at the numbers and saw that around half of those who have migrated this year have ended up in Italy. And how is Italy reacting to that?
Well, of course, you can realize it's not an easy situation for us. We are respecting all international and European obligations, but having in mind the sheer size of the phenomenon, of course, we can do our best, but we need, as Prime Minister Cameron said last week in Milan, we need a European comprehensive approach to tackle this issue.
What would that mean?
Immediately would mean that we need centers run by the European Union to receive, identify, feed and treat these people, desperate people arriving across the sea. You could imagine, just to have an image, you could think of Margate flooded in one day by 2,000 migrants. Of course, the local structures, the local police would certainly struggle. And this is what's happening in Italy. Then you need, when you have set up a real functioning center, which cannot be a detention center, cannot be a concentration camp, but must be a place where these people are taken care of, and the genuine asylum seeker is separated by the illegal migrant, and the legal migrant with a European program should be sent back, should be returned to their countries of origin.
And that process, firstly, if people who are escaping their countries or leaving their countries of origin because of turmoil, they can't go back or shouldn't go back, perhaps. What do you think should happen to them?
Well, for the asylum seekers, for those who cannot go back because they left war, persecution, torture, of course you will grant them asylum. But we think that the present system is not fair, because at the moment they should all apply for asylum in Italy because they enter Italy. Italy is the port of entry for them. We feel that the burden should be shared more equally, more fairly among the different European countries, according to their possibilities, their conditions and so on, but there should be some form of burden sharing.
And when you say burden sharing, do you mean physically moving them on from Italy, or, as some have suggested, there being a contribution to a fund so that Italy has the money to supply shelter support for people who need to transform their lives, and these centres to help these people back on their feet?
Well, I think that you can have a combination of the two policies. We need some symbolic transfer from Italy to other countries because we have to take care of our public opinion. We can't tell to our public opinion, you have to take the whole burden just because Italy is on the border of Europe in the Mediterranean. But of course, this could also be, it doesn't need to be that sheer amount of people, could be, as I said, rather symbolic. And then you could have European policies to help asylum seekers to settle down and, as I said, to return those who have no right to asylum to their countries. And that is the great deterrent, I think. We can't really let people drown in the Mediterranean to have a deterrence effect, but we can send them back home, giving some publicity to this, so that their relatives, their friends, see them coming back, having wasted lifetime savings normally to no purpose. And this could be, in the long term, would be the solution. Together, of course, with a more focused aid development programs run by Europe again to help these people to stay in their countries.
Okay, Ambassador.
And also at European level, a policy to disrupt the human trafficking in the Mediterranean.
Ambassador, thank you very much. Ambassador Pasquale Terracciano, thank you for talking to us.
Let's see this.